everybody. Welcome to Burnout Box, Season 3, Episode 13. I'm Justin.
And I'm Rebecca.
And we're here.
At VMP.
After a week.
Yep.
Yes.
On Thursdays, this is where you'll find us.
Yep. Together.
Always.
Yep. I'm allowed to touch you. Because I'm married to you. Just everybody's on that whole 6 foot apart social distancing thing. So, yep. Yep. This is the part that really weirds her out.
Yep. Yep.
You can see they saw the look on her face.
Yep. Don't tell me any secrets, because everybody will know them, because they show right on my face.
It feels like the world is changing week by week, but we're still doing all the normal things that we do here at VMP.
Making horsepower.
Yeah.
Driving cars.
We were at the track 6 days ago, doing some private, isolated testing.
Seriously, you were the only person besides Holden, our 10-year-old, who was watching our baby Indigo, that I talked to at the track. I did not talk to a single other person.
I made contact with somebody when I asked about a tire gauge. So then I dumped a bunch of E85 on it to sanitize it. You can tell I'm not telling the truth.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're on the dyno, on the track, in the shop, designing new parts, on the computer, 3D printing parts and test fitting stuff, moving everything forward. And it's good. Brings some normalcy to the crazy world right now.
Some people are happy to see us. The Sinister Minister says, let the shenanigans begin. The Cream Machine, oh, he got me to say it. Says, what up? You know what? We're just going to go with your other name.
Oh, Luke Skywalker of the streets. You know how you can change your Facebook Messenger name? Yeah, this guy did, and he forgot about it for years.
I didn't know that you could until you said, oh, that's Chad.
Who else might I be talking to named Luke Skywalker?
I have no idea. I don't know, a guy in a white robe.
Not the man in the black dress.
No, not the man in the black dress.
So Chad got some new parts for his car today.
Did he?
Yep, he was messaging me. So
I was trying to think if I knew what they were, but I'm not sure if I do or not.
He will be back on the mean streets very, very soon.
Of Oklahoma.
Doing his racing thing.
The fastest street car in the 405. The fastest daily driven street car in the 405. Am I getting these right?
Chad, give her some feedback. Let her know.
Let me know. Carlos Arroyo says, hi, VMP from PR. VMP power forever. Yes. Yeah, that's what we're trying to do. And Frank Gemini says, hey, guys, it's Frank from ProFab.
Oh, wow.
Yay.
Nice to hear from you, Frank.
Yes, we are getting that car that you guys built those headers for ready. I've got this list, and we talk about it every week, and I try to make progress on it every week, and then I've got other things that happen.
Yeah, but slow progress.
Yeah.
Getting there.
Yeah, the engine is being built, and
we're working on the other stuff.
we got the dash.
Yep, got the dash for it.
Yep.
So
I've got safety stuff for it. I completely forgot that I knew that I had it, and then I forgot that I had it, so I discounted that I needed to do that still, and then I was like, wait, no, I do have it. So, yeah. I've got headers for it, some beautiful headers.
that Frank personally fabricated and welded together.
They are the most beautiful headers ever, and I'm so excited to have them on the car.
Liked them. One of our buddies liked them so much, we ordered a set for him too.
Yep.
His car is already running.
Yeah.
Sorry.
They are on El Toro's car. Another beautiful car. What is going on? Booty Martinez says, what up, VMP from California? Ralph Wiggums wants to know, Kenny Bell versus VMP, will tuning be done by a third party?
Oh, gosh. I'm going to answer a question with a question. Will Kenny Bell actually use our blower in their testing? Because nobody knows what stage of supercharger that was on their test stand. We know what stages of superchargers we have here. And
I think we're fairly transparent with what goes on what.
yeah, what the secret sauce is, what the stage 2 versus stage 3 is. I mean, there's a freaking patent on it. You can go read the freaking patent. It's completely transparent and out there. So, we got another question. Can I ask this one? Can I read this one?
Sure.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to throw you off.
I wasn't done with Kid and Bell, but go for it.
Oh, no, go ahead. I'm sorry. I try to jump to the next things to be fast sometimes.
You're the only person I want to tune my car. You and the tuners at VMP. I understand that lends some objectivity, but answering a not non-biased claim with a non-biased claim, I don't know where we're getting ourselves.
Yeah, and I mean, tuning is spark and air fuel that make the difference, and I mean, you've got airflow, but that's fixed based on pulley size and throttle opening. So as long as lambda and spark are the same, the potential for the engine to make power is going to be the same, and I have no problem showing that.
And it's on. And my point was, wanting you and tuners at VMP to tune my car. It's your car. Like, you should get to tune it if you're a tuner. Like, that's like asking me when I'm pregnant. Well, are you gonna have not your friend deliver your baby? No, my friend's gonna deliver my baby. Of course, that's who's gonna take good care of me.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we keep why go introduce another variable when you know how to keep the variables under control? All right.
So go ahead with your question.
Jamie Contreras says, if I order a Gen 2 R kit for 11 to 14, can I upgrade to the 1050X injectors for E85? So I asked to read this one because we made a decision about that a while back that we were not going to customize the supercharger kits unless they were installed here. And the 1050X injectors are, I believe they're an option with the Gen 3R kits. So, man, if you're thinking about doing E85, you're obviously investing a lot of money in the car. Just go for a Gen 3 or a Gen 3R kit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Gen 2R is meant to be just get a supercharger on a car, still good quality parts, but not super high horsepower supporting type parts.
Frank from ProFab is excited, says that's good, can't wait about the new car. And Marcus Wadley says, hey, it's Marcus from Direct Classic Parts. Hi, Marcus.
Hey, Marcus.
Brett says, enjoy the new car, go fast and keep it going. Yeah.
We're going to do that.
We certainly are.
We're going to do some dyno testing and swap some new parts onto it tomorrow morning to address some issues that we found with the fuel system on these cars.
Chad says, oh yes, baddest daily driver in the 405, Challengers accepted.
The big porky four-door cars, those Challengers?
Or
those
just
Chargers? Four-door Charger, two-door.
Two-door Challenger.
Carter likes Challengers.
So you only race two-door cars, Chad?
Or were you saying that, like, people that are challenging you are accepted?
I'm just messing around. Sometimes you can't tell the difference.
Frank Bonamo wants to know, when are you going to get the new 2020 GT500 in the 9s? Ocala, Florida is in the house. Frank, I've tried.
Next time the track is open, I think.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think it'll do it. We have, even though the car didn't do exactly what I wanted it to do last time we were at the track, there's a video up on YouTube if you want to check it out, and I think you probably have checked it out, but anybody else that's watching that doesn't know what I'm talking about, you can see the challenges that we ran into, the solutions that we know that we need to do, the stuff that Justin's talking about, and that should get us there. I mean, the car, I've had the car 60 foot better. the car mile per hour is really well, so it's just a matter of now putting everything we know all together and getting it all to work in concert, which is the story of my life. The Sinister Minister says, Carlisle, Pennsylvania is watching you today, folks. That is awesome, and we hope to be up there in June for the Ford National Show.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. That's going to be, looks like our first show of the year. So, go figure.
Eric Strubble says, I recently swapped from Kenny Bell to VMP, make lots more power now, not tuned by either. 2.8 liter Gen 3R, should have stated that. LOL, that's fine. That's awesome, too.
That's awesome to hear, Eric. And I mean, the Gen 3 and the Gen 3R are the latest technology from Eaton, VMP, and Magnuson. And it should perform very, very well for you on your stock engine and as you turn it up.
David Martin says hello from Texas. Hi,
Hey.
David.
Hey. So I think we can ask a question to the audience. Did Rebecca's 7-second car meet your expectations in terms of weight, or did you think it was going to be heavier or lighter? I think we kind of asked that question in the video too, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
We did.
Yeah.
I'll lock the comment at the top if you want. I'll pull them up and see if there's any comments in particular.
I think only one person answered in the lock comment, but a couple people answered back. I'm gonna let you read, and I'll look real quick and see what's going on.
Charles Kent Bodi, hey man, one of our longtime customers, says, really enjoy your show. Your parts are great. Thanks, customer from Louisiana. Thank you very much. That's awesome, man. I hope you're still racing and enjoying that Mustang. Decree Machine Racing says, okay, baddest coyote on the streets in the lower 48. Anyone is welcome to contest this, even the four-door challengers.
God.
LOL. All right, I got you going, Chad.
So you were surprised by what the car weighed.
Yeah, I made a big deal about it. I feel kind of stupid.
I don't think you should feel stupid. I knew what the car was going to weigh because I'm the one that drives it over the scales all the time. And I kind of know what we do to vary the weight.
And to put in context what Rebecca said, like when you're competing, is it when you go to eliminations, or no, qualifying and eliminations, they make you drive on the scales after every pass?
It's going to depend on the racing organization and the race, but typically it's after each qualifying run and after each elimination run.
Check that weight right after it comes off the track.
Yeah, I mean, you go and you grab your time slip, and then you go right to the scales, and you can see from the time slip to the scales, and there's nothing going on. And I know what my car was fat at Mon Nationals, so.
Had to add like 50 pounds for Mon Nationals.
Chris M. replied on YouTube that he was off by about 100 pounds, thought it would be a little heavier.
Yeah, there was some, I think I recall there were some people thought it would be heavier.
People thinking that it was going to be about 3,200 pounds, and I'm guessing that's with meat in it. Somebody guessed that it was going to weigh 2,900 pounds. I don't know how you can make that thing weigh 2,900 pounds.
If you could get us a 2,900 pound S197, that would be great.
Yes, let me know. I might buy it from you. I might trade you. Nickel White S550 says that they're at that weight with an S550 car, 3,380 with them in it. Okay, so you were actually significantly lighter, I'm guessing, unless you weigh about 100 pounds.
Yeah.
And then mostly people wanting to know info about the new car.
Well, we're going to have a video coming out on that next week.
Yeah.
I can confidently say, because it's already shot, we just got to give it to this guy to edit.
Absolutely. John Cardone wants to know, with the new design of the Odin Kit, will a head unit swap upgrade require a whole much more to do?
It's a big to-do, but it's not. No. I just wanted to use that phrase. My engineering mind immediately goes to all the nuances of the Odin Kit, but it's really not a big to-do. And I'll detail here for you what the to-do is. It's the head unit, the fuel rails, and some water lines are very unique for the Odin. And can you think of anything else?
No.
You know, I just remembered, because I'm having these manufactured right now, there's some small fittings and parts that we are making custom for Odin just to make the install cleaner. Of course, have you seen the new cold airs?
I saw a picture because I was not
Yeah.
here yesterday.
There's a new cold air kit for it, and I'll show you one of those
Yes,
before we leave today.
it looked really. I mean, the
So-
pictures look great. I couldn't, as I responded to the picture, I couldn't tell anything specific about it, but the quality-wise, they look great.
And there's a new, the belt drive is different. It's the same type of belt drive, but it's laid out differently because the supercharger sits down almost in the valley.
Yeah,
so
it's lower.
There's actually like I'm trying to think, the belt is a good like 20 inches shorter, 15 to 20 inches shorter. So that drives some differences in the amount of bracketry. There's less bracketry. So yeah, that's kind of the to-do between the Odin kit and our old kits if you're thinking about, you know, a head unit swap. So, what's everybody got planned this weekend? I mean, you're just gonna sit around and make car noises, like the joke I made in the last video, or what are car people doing for entertainment these days? We'd like to know.
You have 6 kids, you'll be plenty entertained.
They've been using that pool now that it's getting warmer.
Yes.
The pool's still too cold, but
I will not get in the pool.
yeah, they're using it anyways. Like 75-degree pool.
And the little one comes to us with blue lips. I'm like, it's time for you to get out.
Our little 6-year-old, Everly, almost 7-year-old, not till later this year, but. So, since John mentioned it, Odin is coming. Lots of Odins.
That
are
sounds
coming.
very like ominous. Odin is coming.
Odin is coming.
Love it. It's freaking out.
Odin has arrived for several cars that are in the shop, but there are many more Odins that are arriving
A fleet of Odins.
at the end of this month. We've been, you know, a lot of our, like, it's obviously a scary time in the world, and a lot of our vendors in like Michigan and like that area have had shutdown orders, and then they've had to reopen for what was considered essential manufacturing and stuff. So we've pushed through that, and we're still looking like we've got parts on track for the end of the month. So it's exciting. It's a culmination of
A lot of stuff.
probably a year of work, and a lot of like, the closer you get to launching a new product, the more intense it gets up to that and through that launch. So, yeah, it's awesome.
Yep, it is. We mentioned that we went to the track with my car last Friday. And I mentioned that I didn't talk to anybody. That has nothing to do with coronavirus. That's just how I am.
I'm gonna say there were only 6 other cars racing at the track, so there weren't many people to talk to.
No, there weren't. And the car ran well.
Yeah, it ran really well. We've flaunted this around now, I think, so it's public knowledge. It ran 174 miles an hour in the quarter.
Yep.
Testing some new parts that have been under development.
Another page. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
So. Matthew Johnson says, on a stock Gen 1 car, is it worth bumping up to the Gen 3 setup on a stock bottom end? It seems like the Gen 2R is enough to make you build a motor before it's out of steam.
Would you like to answer this one?
I mean, you can blow up anything if you want. I would say, yeah, the Gen 3 is worth it, depending on what you want to do with the car. Is it overkill for your car? No, it's not. It's a more efficient blower, so it is going to make more power at the same boost levels. You're going to do less work to make more power. So, do I think that it's worthwhile? Yeah.
I think the Gen 2R at this point is a budget consideration only.
Absolutely.
I mean, I hate to say that about our Gen 2R because you raced it for a long time, but
I went 8.3 with that thing.
yeah, 837.
Yeah.
Just because it's the high side of 8.3 but it's but there's just like, the car is in such another incredible place now with the Gen 3R Stage 3 on it. And
I mean, it trapped 153 too. I was on the limiter, to be honest, but
yeah, I mean, there's almost 20 mile an hour in trap speed between that Gen 2R combo and this Gen 3R combo. We still think there's more to go. So there's...
if I shifted the car right, there would be more to go.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah. So but even at your level on a stock motor, just this 2650 rotors are so much more efficient than the 2300 rotors, the 2.3 liter, that, you know, given the opportunity, if you can sell your old blower, get one of these Gen 3s, especially since we only have a few Gen 3s left, and they're significantly less expensive than the Gen 3Rs. For somebody with like a mid-level setup, I'd scoop those up while the getting's good.
Yeah, while the supply lasts.
Yeah.
Mantic Clutch says, "Hi VMP, happy quarantine days."
Hey Jeff. Man, Jeff's not coming down to the shop to do any installs right now, unfortunately.
Nope.
I don't think he wants to get on an airplane. Though there's a chance I hear that you'll be the only one on the airplane.
Really?
Yeah, all these people taking flights and stuff like that, like sometimes they're the only one.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's freaky.
Maybe we should have went to Paris anyways.
Jeez.
RS317 says, with all this going on, I realized I need to make my car faster. I like where your mind is.
Give us a call.
Can I run a 75 millimeter with butane? It's obviously a 17 Mustang with a RS3 package. Currently have an 80 millimeter on 93.
So, the real deciding factor is the fuel injectors. Really need some bigger squirters. If you have the...
I hate when you call it that.
Sorry, babe.
This is as bad as the cream machine.
Bigger injectors. So, really, FIC 1000s, DW 95s, ID 1050s, ID 1000s, those are all what you need if you're going to push the limits with a 75, just because the fuel system and RPM, that motor, Gen 2 Coyote, responds fairly well to RPM, so we want you to be able to rev to 7,500. And you need a decent fuel injector to do that. Well, any more questions coming in?
Here's just praise for sales. Let's just throw that out.
All right.
Oh, cool. Huncho James says, shout out to Steve, your salesman was lots of help and answered lots of questions for me today. Nice guy, treated me well. That's awesome. Steve's a great guy, and we are glad to hear that you had a good experience.
And here's the injectors for that last guy, and then we can end it.
Oh, I was so confused for a minute. 56 with a booster pump.
You know, we've had some cars that the 56s have worked. We've had some that they haven't. And I always try to err on the side of caution.
With fuel, let's...
Yeah. Just make sure that them injectors can do what they need to do.
Thanks.
And get enough fuel into your cylinders. Trying to not use certain nomenclature that you don't like.
Mm.
Okay, I guess we got to answer that one, because that's a good one.
Okay. Not sure if this has been asked, but in an earlier Loki video, it's mentioned that Loki has stage 2 porting while Odin has stage 3 porting. Could you explain that, or are the head units the same?
We can explain it. So, how in depth should we go with this?
I started reading it, I'm like, oh God, this is going to be a half hour. Do you guys have a half hour? Justin's about to go.
No, I'm going to make it really simple.
Okay.
I thought about this a lot in my mind.
Let's see.
And, okay, so I'm up. All right, everybody. Stage 2 is the milder design. It's the milder of the Magnuson DFT technology, dynamic flow tuning technology. And basically it's designed for lower blower speeds and to maintain a broad power curve, which, read between the lines, broad power curves mean lots of low end torques, and that's like under 4,000 RPM though I'm talking. And then Odin, the stage 3 blower, is designed to be run at higher blower speeds, produces more horsepower, it's more aggressive porting, it's the Magnuson DFT stage 3. So that's kind of Odin has a little more potential. At this very moment, they could be ordered. The Odin could be ordered as a stage 2 or a stage 3. So we are kind of working with customers based on what their needs and what their plans are as to which one will be best for them. Because there's a best average horsepower situation. If you're always going to have a stock motor in the car, always going to run on 93, and you can always upgrade later on, you can't go the other direction. You can't downgrade later on without selling the supercharger.
Right. You can change head units.
Yeah. Which, it's like you got to get a buddy who wants to order a kit and order the stage 2 and swap them. And
if you watched last week, you know that's just not an option in my mind.
Rebecca never goes slower. Always wants to go faster. All right. The Burnout Box went quick.
It sure did.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. We will see you later.